In practice, coming off those two last preseason games.
Execution, taking care of the basketball is our main focus offensively. Taking care of the basketball and run plays. So we went over a ton of execution work today on the floor. Watching film defensively, we just got to keep working at it.
Yeah, and as far as tomorrow, do you anticipate using all your regulars, or how do you want to just use that last preseason game?
We're still talking about it. I imagine the guys will play. We'll keep them limited minutes. You know, they won't get 30 minutes a game, anything like that. So, but we're still talking about it with the performance team.
Is there any update on Larry and Jose?
Larry went through practice today, non-contact. Jose did not, just got some treatment, get some shots up.
What about Cody?
Cody, same, non-contact, went through some script, went through some drills, but non-contact.
What did you like about what Jordan did in the fourth quarter on Saturday? It seemed like, a lot of guys maybe would be more hesitant to shoot, but he just went on a roll in the fourth quarter, shooting-wise.
We're buying all into our guys. If you open for catch and shoot threes, shoot the ball. So it's who he is, it's what he can do well. We know he has more to his game, but he's confident, and we want him shooting the basketball. He did that. He shot it well. He shot it well really all of preseason and all of training camp.
I noticed that you sprinkled in an action where Jordan set the screen for Z, and Z was able to get downhill. And what's it like having a shooter of his capability being able to participate in those actions? And he's a rookie and he's already in those type of situations.
Yeah, he is. He's a rookie, but a rookie with experience. When you go to a championship, play in a championship game, and you win a championship, and you've worked your way up into a starting role on a big-time program, you know what it's like to grind, to work, to play a role, and then to shine when you need to. And he's another guy on our team that comes from a good program. He's been coached well, and he can step in, and he knows how to play more than anything. So adding him and Trey and giving Zion space when he's operating on the floor is going to be important for us.
Coach, defensively, the team did a really good job last season keeping opponents out of the paint. Last couple of games in preseason, kind of things went awry.
We've been awful
What
last
do you need to
few
do to get back to getting that level of defense?
We got to toughen up. Like I said, our offense is hurting us a bit because of the turnovers. So teams are going in transition. A lot of those points are live ball turnovers. But we're working on all of our fundamentals. But we got to toughen up first. We have to be in the right spots, make sure our rotations are clean. We'll get there. It's going to take a little time. But this is what preseason games are for, is to sort of knock off some of the rust.
Coach, what did you like from Dyson Daniels over his last 3 games?
He's just becoming confident as a basketball player. When he steps on the floor, he's making good decisions. He's shooting the ball when he's open. He's a really solid defender, and he has to continue to do those things.
I think you said after the Atlanta game, you're like, look, it doesn't matter who the ball handler is. We just have to collectively be better. Is that kind of how you're feeling today, of like there's some stuff to work out, but like the level just needs to go up a little bit?
Yeah, the turnovers are careless, and thank God it's not just us, it's other teams too. Atlanta had a ton of turnovers, so I guess credit to us for getting deflections and turning them over. But this was something that hurt us last season, is that late we came down the stretch of the season, we started to turn the ball over because we were making plays that are tough. You just got to make the simple play. Teammates open, he's got the same jersey you got, hit him, and allow him and trust him to make the next best decision. So, like I said, we'll get there. Got a lot of confidence in this group, and we'll continue to build.
When you guys weren't turning the ball over, were you satisfied with the quality of looks you were getting? It seemed like there was a lot of corner threes generated, a lot of catch and shoot opportunities, and the team was still getting in the paint. So when they're not turning it over, how are you feeling about the offense?
Much better carryover from Houston to Atlanta when we didn't turn it over. Like you said, we got stops, so we generated opportunities to take advantage of running. We're driving to the paint, we're kicking the ball out, we're making good decisions. We shot 56% in the second half, I think, close to 70 points of the Atlanta game, and that's what we're capable of doing.
Coach, in general, how do you feel about the pace of this team? Are you worried about perhaps maybe keeping it at a high rate? You're going to maybe coincide with, keeping those turnover numbers high, or is that something you can't worry about?
We need to continue to play fast, but we can still be under control. You can play fast and be under control. You can play loose but be disciplined, and those are the things that we're working on. We haven't done a great job in preseason, but we got another game to try to clean it up.
I think right now just trying to figure out where we can attack in the offense, where we can be aggressive, where we can play smart, where we can execute, and just trying to get a feel for the game and how it's going to go each and every night.
And how comfortable do you feel running the offense at times?
Yeah, I mean, I feel good. Of course, we haven't put in a lot of sets to go to, but I think as we continue to learn each other, continue to learn what James wants us to do on the offensive end, we'll figure it out. We're talented enough.
Just in general, there seems to be an uptick in the number of corner threes being generated, catch and shoot looks. How do you feel like the offense is getting to those spots, and what advantages those are offering?
Yeah, I think those threes have been they've been possessed by the gravity of me, CJ, and we had a lot of wide open looks the other night that we just didn't knock down. We got the shots that we wanted from other guys, but we just didn't shoot it well. But it's generated by us just driving through the paint and kicking it out. Teams know where we like to score. They know we're dominant in the paint when we get to the rim. So those kick-out threes have been open. We just made a point of emphasis to do it this year and attack and hit those guys.
What did you think of Hawks' fourth quarter to be able to go off like that?
He's been good. He's been good every time he stepped on the floor. He's aggressive. He's not scared to shoot the basketball. And he got a good feel for the game. Him being a rookie coming in and having the confidence to shoot the basketball is a plus. So I thought he did a good job when he got in.
What have you seen from Dyson in preseason? It seems like he's making some good strides.
Yeah, he seems more mature playing the game, knowing his reads, playing the point guard. He's shooting the ball a lot better from the three-point line, shooting when he's open. And he's just getting us in our offense. He's always been good on the defensive end, so he's staying solid there.
You ready for Jose to come back?
Yeah, I'm tired of hearing him talking. He's a big piece for our team, especially on the defensive side of the basketball. He brings us energy, and he'll be good for our second group. Just trying to run the second group.
Going back to the catch and shoot threes, we saw you getting some shots up with Fred. I know in the past we've talked about how you may have to end up taking more, but with people being in and out, that ends up changing. Just this year, how do you feel about your comfort level going into the season and with taking some of those threes?
Yeah, well, it's only going to help my game out. It's going to create more space on the floor. The more threes that I take, catch and shoot, whatever it is, it's just going to make my defender have to make an option. Is he going to guard me really, really close? Is he going to let me drive? Whatever it is, so it's on me. I gotta shoot more threes for myself to be more wide open, and for my team to have more space on the basketball floor.
And how do you find the balance between knowing that you might have to take more versus staying aggressive and getting to the basket and the free throw line, which is a part of your game as well?
Just reading the defense, knowing time and score, knowing what's available on the floor, and knowing the lineups. Trey being out. That's another one of our three-point guys, and it's going to force me to look at some options on the floor where I'm like, this is an opportunity to shoot the ball. So just look at it like that.